Yeah.
So that's the one thing I would do. Whereas in case like when you're like Vibrava and you now are on your last bar, then that is like having red health and then throw an ultra ball. Or again, like improve your cleansing like mechanic to say, okay, I'm gonna put a whole lot of fucking effort into this cleanse here. Let's see if it works. And if it doesn't, it doesn't. But at least you've actually tried
Mm.
to improve your numbers a little bit. So maybe I'm even looking at the fact that Raikou still has 2 bars left on his gauge, and I'm thinking, oh, for fuck's sake, I'm going to be here all day clearing this fucking dog of its elements. You know?
Yeah.
It's like, that's so frustrating.
But no, like this is the grind of the game, is
Yeah.
to get over this hump.
Well, as we said before, it is the whole point of the game. Like, this is the core.
Oh,
This is what you're playing it for. And again, I think it's great in one sense because there is quite a lot of strategy required in order to get this Pokemon to recover, or not even to recover, but it takes a lot of strategy to just catch them. Like, that is actually the best part of this whole game is
yeah.
to be is But no, in fairness, yeah, that's the one day
Like, I can imagine you if ever something like that happened, you'd be like, right, got you your present. It's over there it's over there in the cupboard. Go take a fucking look.
yes, what I believe Protestants do love is leaning into the jokes. Famously, they love that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
To be fair, Catholics can't talk either.
As much as they love marketing.
Yes, exactly. Like, again, Catholics can't really talk either. Like, all of their stuff is about sins, so it's a great conversation piece.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Anyway, so back where we are here. So who have we got?
Yes.
We're loitering around the town. We've got the Brava is touching against being able to be healed. It's oh god
It can
that
see the
close.
light. It can see the
Yeah,
light. It just needs to come closer to the light.
I do think whenever I got playing this, so I only got playing through this. I'd say I finished. I didn't get playing until I finished college. But
Yeah.
it was I had like gotten back from a day's work and I'd seen how long this is going to take. It's like fuck
Mm.
that game shark.
Yeah.
It's like no, days too short.
I always feel that with like whenever I do start off a new Pokemon game and I have to like the overall the 2 to 3 hours it takes for you to get up to speed because like you need to get your team or whatever. Like, I can't play through those 2 or 3 hours fast enough and then slow down then and actually like play the game proper. So like even when I'm saying if we're doing like a fan made game or something, like I'm frantically going like right fuck, build my team up, get a team going, and then okay, now breathe, now let's enjoy the game after what it is. So I understand your pain there. Um, that's also us just being really impatient in our old age as well. Like, we
Yeah.
don't we are adults. We have adult things to do. We don't have the time to be playing Pokemon games by first principles. We kind of need to get the fucking footnotes here and keep going. You know.
Oh, I don't know if I had this thought with you before, but I had a moment that had me feeling really old a few weeks ago.
Go on.
Um, so in my old age, I've gotten to play some fantastic games. Like I had really enjoyed Breath of the Wild for Zelda whenever it came out.
Yeah.
And that extremely well made game, fantastic there. I played, I enjoyed, and then I set the game down and I walked away. And I was over at my nephew's. I'd say it was about 6 months ago,
Yeah.
and seeing what he was doing in order to get over let's say it was a three-headed dragon in this case.
Yeah.
Like for me, it was show up, sword out, and let's just like challenge through it. And grand, I beat that nameless dragon, and there I go, I walk on.
Yeah.
No, there were all sorts of fucking mechanics that I did not bother with. Which, had I been a kid and I was able to put in an extra 4 hours, sure. Also, I didn't learn the fucking names of anything.
Yeah, that is an important aspect of it as well. Yeah.
But it's like we played through Ocarina of Time.
Yeah.
How many of the villains can you? How many? Not even like the boss. Not talking bosses. Talking like the random enemy encounters. How many of them would you know the names of offhand?
Oh Jesus, not nothing like going to my head right now. Nothing's come to mind, but like some of them are just like can be quite generic names as well. So it's a case
If I
like
said Gibdo, would you know what a Gibdo was?
no.
That was one of the mummies, the shrieking mummies.
Oh, right, okay, in the Dark Temple, yeah, okay.
Yeah. But like, that's the kind of shit that it's like, if I was a kid, I'd remember that off the top of my head. I'd have that reference off the top of my head, and it's like I'm old now. I can't. I genuinely don't have the brain space.
But that's the thing as well. It's the fact like we've all grown into we're all fucking ages and then having to have like full like actual jobs to pay for our fucking bills. Like unfortunately we weren't one of the lucky bastards that's able to like play video games for a living. So like let's be fair, we probably would hate that eventually. So like it's a case of that. Yeah, when you are 6, you are able to emotionally invest in every fucking enemy in a video game, whereas with age comes cynicism and experience, and we go, okay, it's one of these guys again. I don't even need to know his name because I've encountered enemies very similar to this in probably 15 other fucking games I've played in my life.
Generally, it's just, it's you, speed bump. Okay.
Yeah, essentially, yeah. Like, like and whatever is like locked in from childhood is always going to be there in that respect. Like I will have a forensic memory of the Metal Gear Solid series, for example, or the fucking Rayman games. I'll know off the top of my head. You can give me the first Rayman game right now, and I'll be able to just play it just based off muscle memory alone. It's just in there. But give me like the most recent fucking Rayman game, and I have to learn everything from scratch. That's natural. That is so very well like understandable because it's a core childhood. It's a childhood memory that like you don't want to forget. Yeah.
Oh no, absolutely. But it was just one of those moments that was like, yeah, no, I'm old.
I don't think I've had that yet, but like it is a case where like say like I'll have like cousins and stuff like that where they'll play games and they play, but their barometer of what like is their favorite game is not mine. Kind of way. It's just like different different like what's the word? I suppose just like different wants and needs for a video game.
Yeah, I'm just watching how close that is now.
I know.
Have you used up all of the Celebi? I'm going to call them Celebi sticks.
The 2 that we've used up already were used up in NT and Suicune, and the 3rd one, if I wanted to, I'd have to clear out Mount Battle, which is 100 battles in the Colosseum.
Okay.
So, yeah, this is the path of least resistance. Now, what I could do is I might tell myself into doing some of the tower in order to clear off Raiku's backlog, but depending on where we're at as well, we might just be able to just bluff through it with the final 2 bosses, or the whatever bosses are left. So,
I would heavily recommend not doing let's fingers crossed this approach.
Yeah, so we might grind back off screen to get Raikou cleansed, just so we actually have a proper team.
I would just going off of number 1, how much Gonsap, going off how many levels above he was, and he kind of wiped the floor with us.
Yeah, we got a bit lucky, but yeah.
Even if we're not going on a let's have everyone level up to meet the enemy level, Because I do think there's always something to be said for being an underdog going into these fights. But
I think it enhances the experience. I think it makes it more entertaining to watch. Like, going into over levels takes the fizz out of it.
Absolutely. But I would kind of say I'd at least look at the high 40s rather than 41, 42s.
Well, in fairness, we are kind of there already, and like with a bit of grinding, we will get to that point as well. So
yeah,
I think with the amount of work that will be required to cleanse Raikou, we'll probably just end up in those levels anyway. Realistically. And you know what? Maybe in our kind of like our next session, I might actually get my revenge on the Mirror B, because I am in the same town. So that would actually work out quite well. Actually, it would kill two birds with one stone.
Oh, that looks empty now.
It's looking quite. He's looking clean. I'll give him that much.
Yeah. Yep.
So my trick is now is the fact that like Raikou is nearly there as well. So I'm thinking like, how much do I invest now in getting this other legendary dog done while I'm doing it for Brava as well? So that's why I'm weighing up here now towards the end of the video here.
So just to set the tone, you're talking about a fully evolved team at level 56 at the highest.
Yeah, I mean, depending on how the typing goes and stuff like that, like, we might get away with it. And don't forget, we also have a Master Ball, so if there's a Shadow Pokemon in that team, they are nerfed immediately with that Master Ball. So we also have that to look forward to.
Okay, but you've got 4 battles to lead into that, I think.
Yeah.
That's what we'd said. So I'd be happier if we were another couple of levels each.
Well, like I said, don't forget that we do have our candies to use up as well. So we can catch up a few people on that point as well. So
then lovely at that rate.
Yeah. Like I said, we're keeping the rare candies in reserve in case I had to use one for, say, like this exact situation with Flygon, where like if I don't have enough to evolve him, then it'll be the rare candy will cross that bridge. Or if Raiku's slacking behind because he's been a shadow Pokemon this whole time, then 2 rare candies and he's back to where his brethren are. So that works out perfectly. So yeah, this is where I basically like. So I know I think earlier in the playthrough I kind of gave out about the whole the sense mechanic of like, you know, let's just the Whitey sense that basically it's the same equivalent of like a haircut for the happiness index. So like I know it's a legendary dog, and I know it's rare, and I know like in principle you probably should have to work a bit harder to unlock it, but fuck me. How many fucking massages with a vivid scent do you need to get over yourself? Like look how very little the bar changes from use to use. Like that is negligible compared to everything else.
Yep.
It's insane. Like for 1200 a fucking ground, I would be demanding a full bar gets removed, not just a little fucking sliver.
Again, you're talking about legendary. You're talking about something that's not supposed to come easily. So fair
enough. Yeah, I totally understand that, but it's also the fact that like the money is so scarce in this game that you're either going to be using it on Ultra Balls that you don't get anywhere else bar a fucking gas station, or you're getting Healy items, or even a TM that would really come in handy for something. Out of all those things, I'm not going to be spending it on this fucking pointless exercise of the cologne case. It's just not worth the money, and that's just being realistic. Like,
well, except Raikou is locked at level 40 until you do this.
Well, that's why that's why I'm doing it here, where it's just like, okay, whatever money I got there was from battling, so like I'm not necessarily losing that much out. It's not that big of an investment, but it is a case of like, like I'm after using 6 of them here now at this stage, and is that genuinely the best you can give me? Is not even 1 bar's worth of this fucking shadow gauge. Like it didn't even clear the bar. Like it's fucking bullshit. Like, but anyway, so yeah, I elected then and said, okay, fine, we'll just do it we'll just do it the old-fashioned way, either off camera or on camera as a bit of a warm up for our final stand.
Yeah. And look, it might just be a case of going back and forth and beating those 2 or 3 fuckers in not Fennec Town. What was the name of
Pyrite Town you're thinking of?
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, it might just be a case
Yeah,
of just back and beating them a couple of times.
yeah. Like I said, that whole hideout is a sequel hideout, so we can just go back there and grind if we need to. So
Yeah, yeah. And
but
a
no.
good thing as well is that they have like a leveled up team nearly to go up against.
Yeah,
You're
they
not.
all end up in like in the 40s anyway, so there'd be good
Yeah,
XP to use as well. So
yeah.
mm-hmm.
Oh, oh, hello.
Da you know what time it is?
Did you win?
Yeah, pick a fucking boom. You little dragonfly, you're not gonna get bullied anymore.
44. Oh, there we go. 45.
Yeah.
I was about to say. Even at that though, you got the Brava some time ago, and it only got the 2 levels.
Yeah. Well, like I said, like it's now. I don't know. I haven't seen the XP gauge to know whether like it was close to 46 or not. But so long
Yeah,
as it was 45, I couldn't give a shit. Like that was the main thing, was just to
yeah.
get it up to that point. Yeah. But yeah, so now we have our. I'm pretty much locking this team in now. I'm happy to go with Fly on to the end. Um, Mainly because like the one good team I have is Earthquake. So like and I also have Steel Wing. So now suddenly it's nice. It's a nice utility option for me to have. You know.
Yeah, but what if you get Flygon or not? What if you get Shelgon in the next battle?
If I guess it's the same problem where like I'm not gonna spend like I'm too close to the end now to spend that time invest that time into getting a Salamence. Like it's just like it. Like, am I just gonna pull the handbrake on the main plot just so I can get a better dragon? Like I think at this point I'm just gonna go with it, you know.
Okay.
And this is just being honest, like, um, it had to be a case where like if the fucking Master Ball also happened to cleanse the Pokemon as well, I'd consider it.
Yeah,
But if it doesn't do that, then fuck it, doesn't matter. Like, we'll just move on with we'll just suffer on with what we have.
fair enough then.
Yeah.
So I think that brings us kind of up and where we are now. So
Yep.
in our next session, we'll either be
Yes.
picking up from immediately here and going into battling Raikou a couple of dozen times.
Mm-hmm.
Or we'll do a little bit of off-screen grinding to get everyone up to, look, I'd say 47, 48. If we if we had that equal across the board, I think that might give us a fighting chance.
I think so. Yeah. Like I think once you go beyond like a level difference of 10, you're kind of fucked. You know, like
Yeah.
it's. I think that's kind of the cutoff point because obviously you still have better. You still have better stats anyway, just for having it trained like organically as it were. But yeah, so look, when we come back on Pokemon Colosseum, we will finish the job.
And we'll
Hopefully.
hopefully be doing it live.
Yes,
Yeah.
all going well. So yeah, until then, gang, we'll see you for the next round of Pokemon Colosseum.
Catches.
Yeah, or Snaggies in this case.
Uh,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. It was a funny. It was actually a really funny joke, actually, and yeah, I think we should just just end the video on that. I think that was quite good.
kind of the video ended anyway, so I don't think
Oh,
there's more
video! Oh
video.
shit! Sorry, I should have pressed stop there. Hang on, sorry.
Oh shit, were we